Hi guys, my name is Hoài Anh and I want to share with you guys my appreciation to a work of literature that I really sympathize with. It's a book of Nam Cao, the person who brought realistic literature to its peak. Nam Cao, in his view about literature, sets an extremely valuable criterion. For him, literature is not simply a creation of imagination, but also a tool that must serve people and must be honest to the end. He believes that literature should not be stirred up by false words, should not be caught up in keyboard madness. In fact, his point of view is art for humanity, an art that puts people at the center, requires honesty and deep interaction with everyday life. Nam Cao emphasizes the close connection between literature and the lives of working people. He emphasized that art does not need to be the moonlight that deceives. It should not be the moonlight that deceives. Art can only be that sound of suffering escaping from miserable life. Chí Phèo has clearly shown this in his driving type. Chí Phèo has profound humanitarian values, showing Nam Cao's loving and respectful heart for the miserable. The writer discovered deepest parts of this cloudless what remains of human love, the desire for happiness, the desire for love, especially the right to be an honest person. The whole work is the story of Chí Phèo's tragic life from the time he was born until his death. Chí Phèo was an orphan who was abandoned in an old brick kiln and was later raised by the villagers. When he was an adult, Chí worked for Ba Kian's family. At this time he was still a gentle and simple young man. Due to jealousy when his wife often forced Chí to serve her, Ba Kian falsely accused Chí of going to prison. After returning from prison for 8 years, Chí completely changed into a different person with a fierce appearance. He was always drunk and often cut his face and threw tantrums. He became Ba Kian's powerful henchman. His life is now filled with debt collection, curses, and the fear of Vũ Đại villagers. Chí Phèo became a devil in Vũ Đại village. Chí Phèo got drunk, destroyed the village, destroyed the hamlet, and endless drunkenness became a hired killer for Ba Kian's family. Until one day, in the same seemingly endless drunkenness as usual, Chí went back to the tent and saw Thị Nở lying naked, sleeping with her mouth open in the moonlight. So Chí hugged Thị Nở and they slept together. The next morning, when Chí woke up, Thị cooked a bowl of onion porridge for Chí. Chí has never had anyone taking care of him like that in his whole life. Chí feels like he wants to be an honest person. Thị Nър's bowl of onion porridge awakened Chí's humanity, but Thị Nър's aunt and the contemporary society blocked Chí's path to becoming an honest person. Thị Nър's aunt firmly objected. Who would marry Chí Phèo? He has only one job, is to cut his face and make trouble. Chí Phèo was in a desperate mood and had to go home. In the end, Chí brought the pain of an honest person to Ba Kian's house and pointed at his face and said, "Who gave me honesty? I want to be an honest person." Chí killed Ba Kian and then committed suicide. Thị Nở could only look at her stomach and think about the old brick kiln, the place where the next Chí Phèo was predicted to be born. Closing the short story collection Chí Phèo by Nam Cao, perhaps everyone can't help but feel wistful with the echoes that the work leaves behind. That is a Chí Phèo who came out from the code pages that contained a lot of pain of Nam Cao, insane but the most sane in Vũ Đại village. It is a beautiful love between a crazy and thuggish man and a painful and ugly neurotic woman who is so gentle and lovely when love comes. That is a Ba Kian with the face of an upper class, the landlord class, and the cruel federal tycoon who has dropped the kindness of many simple and gentle farmers like Mr. Chí. Writer Nam Cao conveyed his appreciation for the good values that still existed from the poor farmers of the past, as well as his passion for beautiful love that has the power to drive insane people crazy can be awakened with honest desires. At the same time, it criticizes and exposes the face of the cruel feudal society that has created a blind and unjust social standard, pushing people to the dead end of deadlock and alienation.